But sometimes if you pause and reflect, you ask yourself, gosh, I have no time to be able to do the things that I really need to do, right? So I have not been on broadcasting over the last couple days because I really checked myself. How many of you need to do that? That sometimes your days are so full, but you're not making progress on certain things that you need to do. So mine was very simple, is that I have amazing friends um, and people that I've worked with in the past that have been reaching out to me, emailing me, updating on stuff. And I kind of had this reflective aha moment. And I said, you know what? Why am I not getting back to them? And I said, you know what? The reason why I haven't been getting back to them is because my mornings are filled, my afternoons are filled, my evenings, you know what? I'm pretty tired. And I said, you know what? I'm busy, but I need to get my priorities straight, right? And be productive and do things that really I need to do, right? So sometimes we have to shift our priorities, right, everybody? How many of you need to do that? That sometimes you just got to say, as much as I want to do this, this is the focus. No matter, what I'm doing, sometimes I need to check myself and say, you know what, is it productive? Is it me moving forward on what I need to do? Is it aligned with my values? And for me, getting back to people, keeping connected is not just about keeping connected on social media, it's keeping connected offline, making sure I stay in touch with family and friends, make sure that, that sometimes you need to take a little break. Hi, Joan. Thank you, thank you, thank you, right? So sometimes we just do what we do, right? Broadcasting every single day. Do what you do, do what you do, do what you do, do what you do. And then sometimes things that you really need to do get put on the back burner more and more and more. So back to the subject is that I got a really amazing, awesome email that I really needed to get back to someone that I've worked with for a million years, haven't seen them in a long time. And I said, well, Monday, you know what? I don't have time. I'll get back on Tuesday. Tuesday, things got crazy, busy. And I was like, I think it was by Wednesday, I said, okay, I'm busy. This is a priority. I need to get back to this person, right? Is that I've got lots of stuff I'm doing, but what needs to give in order for me to be focused in on my priorities? So, how does this relate to you? Hello from Dallas. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. What are some things that you need to stop doing today so you stay focused on your priorities? This is how it's relating to you. What have you put on the back burner? Returning emails, reaching out to somebody. Maybe it's a goal of writing a book. I don't know. Maybe it's cleaning something out of your house, getting your taxes done. Hi, Lisa. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you, Joan. Hey, Jimmy. How are you? So, busy or productivity. So, I hope my example of, you know what, I needed to return some emails to some very important people. But how many of you have done that? You know what, I'll do it tomorrow. And then the next day, life gets busy, and then you don't do it till the next day, or the next day, or the next day, or it just keeps on being put off. So, I really want you to think about that. And I was talking with Jeff Carlin the other day, and I'm like, you know what? I don't feel bad I haven't broadcasted in the last few days because of the fact of I was having massive productivity. So just because you do something daily doesn't mean that it's right. Make sense? Just because you do what you do doesn't make it progress or consistent. Maybe you're just getting comfortable and you're just doing what you do because that's what you do. But is it productive? Is it bringing you closer to your goals? Is there something that you need to do today that, you know what, you say to yourself, you know what, I gotta let this go today. I'm not going to do this today because I'm going to utilize my time towards my true priorities. So, what is something that, you know what, that you have totally, totally put on the back burner that, you know what, you need to get busy on today? I would love to hear from you. Productivity matters. Thanks, Lisa, for coming in. So sometimes you just have to quit or put everything aside and do that thing. Is this resonating with any of you? How many of you just keep putting something off and say, you know what? I don't have time. We all have the time. We do what we put our mind to. We do what our priorities are. Freedom Free says, I'm always checking on others and then neglect myself, often not getting what I need done, right? So how can you, Freedom Free today, Patricia, you know what? Say, you know what? No, not today. How many of you need to say no more? You know, for me, it's more of, you know what? I have this high expectation of myself. How many of you are like that? You have a high expectation of yourself. And sometimes you just need to kick yourself in the duff. And sometimes you need to give yourself some grace and say, you know what? You can't do everything. Let's see, I have about 10 things on the back burner and need to figure out which one to work on. Garden design, book, biz planning, and writing. Okay. I'm going to make this process. I'm going to have you think about a few things, Joan. Did you see everybody's question or her thoughts about how there's 10 things on the back burner? And so I don't think you just have to focus in on one. Let's say you focus in on two, Joan. And I'm going to say this. Number one is self-care. So when you take care of yourself first, exercise, mental wellness, right? We always should have that self-care as one of the number one priorities. Thanks so much for coming in. Thanks for subscribing, right? So self-care, Joan, I want you to write those down. Okay. Circle the self-care one. You have to incorporate that. If you could do it first, great. If you're going to do it later, do it later. And then the next one is what is the one that is weighing on you the most? So self-care, number one, definitely you need to do that. The next one is, which one is weighing on you the most? So for some of you, it's to get money in, right? For some of you, it is the financial one, the one that, you know what, I need to get busy making money. Sometimes the passion project needs to be put aside for a little bit, right? But what is that one? Really think about it, but don't think about it too much. You know, right on the top of your hand, you know what, if you really, really think about it real quick, what is the one that's really weighing on you that, you know what, it makes you almost wake up at night, lose sleep at night, every morning you feel like there's a heaviness on your shoulders. Does that make sense? Excellent. Excellent about the self-care. So everybody, sometimes people say, you know what, I don't know what priority is. Everything's priority. That means that, you know what, you're overwhelmed and you need to shut down. You need to shut down the social media, shut down the emails, and you really need to reflect and get clear. Go outside, go to a park, quiet the noise, shut off the music. Just get into a space that you do some great self-care and then really get some clarity. Got my barn permit. Got my barn permit application in. So that was number one. So a big win yesterday. Moving on to the next big thing. So what's the next big thing, Joan, that's weighing on you? What's that thing that, you know what, you really have to move forward on? So I am doing a full day today, and then I am starting my weekend tomorrow. I actually really, really love that a lot of people end up going to the office to work, doing stuff on Mondays. But you know what? I'm going to take Sunday, Monday off. So I'm excited. So I will definitely be broadcasting on Monday. I will definitely be broadcasting a lot more starting next week. But you know what? Sometimes you need to shut it down. Sometimes you need a break. Sometimes you just need to do something that is priority. And I had to get back to some very important people in my life. And I'm so glad I did. And I'm just glad to be back. Garden design. I love it. All right, everybody. I am going to go eat some breakfast. And then I have got to get rocking and rolling on this day. So I want you to have a positive day, a productive day. I am Cynthia Bazin. If you need a mentoring session, please reach out to me. I have owned my business, everybody. It's so exciting. I have owned my business this year. This year is going to be 10 years. How cool is that? I have had Smart Chick Laser Focus Mentoring since 2011. And you know what? It's thriving. I'm excited. I appreciate everybody that reaches out to me. I'm excited that, you know what, I'm here with you guys most of the days. I just want to wish you a productive and positive day. If you want to reach out to me and you want to let me know your goals, I'd love to hear them. SMARTCHIC.me. SMARTCHIC. I would love to hear from you. What are your goals? What are your struggles? What are you working for? What boundaries are you keeping? I would love to hear what you're working on in your life and support you. So have an amazing, amazing day, everybody. So I'm at the office, Patricia. I am at the office. My office is about 55 minutes away from T. So she is sleeping. All right, everybody. Have an amazing, amazing day. Appreciate you. Go rock the day in self-care. Go rock the day with something productive. Really take some time for some crystal clear clarity. And I will be back on again by Monday. Monday, I'll be able to do a good long broadcast. And yeah, we'll get some a good start to your week for sure. So have a great day, everybody. Appreciate you. Coffee cheers.